Hello, I'm Sophia Jessica, and welcome to the Fan Carpet.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Pretty good. All right. So if we go back to the beginning, was there a defining moment for you to get into the film industry?
Finding, I guess I was in art school, and I was really inspired by the work of Gregory Crewdson, and I loved how he could tell a story with one image, and I loved how he worked with actors, but I loved the scale of how he worked, and I loved his Twilight series. And there was something about the power of character in a single image, and that's what art school, like you do, you get your camera and you start emulating. And I think then I started working with actors, and I realized that's it. I want to collaborate. And for me, that was a defining moment of filmmaking, offering this possibility of working with several people at one time to bring together one image, one vision. And I realized that I was in the wrong degree, and transferred into the film industry at that point.
Wonderful. All right. So how does it feel for you to bring in your film to the London Film Festival this year?
Well, I'm incredibly proud, especially the year that it is, and it's difficult for festivals. So I'm really grateful that London Film Festival is up and running. Um, with the virtual film festival, the virtual for screening for Wildfire, I guess we have the opportunity to get the film, and many people can see it from the comfort of their own home. So that's really new and exciting.
Wonderful. And what was it about Wildfire that made you want to turn it into a film?
Well, for me, it started with the casting. I worked separately with the two actors, and I was just really engaged by separately their ability and their range to be both fierce and vulnerable. And for me, it was I want the opportunity to work with these two actors together and see what would happen when you bring those two elements together. So that was really the starting point for Wildfire. And we began sharing stories, and we came across the Erickson twin sister story, the sisters who had a shared psychosis. And I guess that was a launch pad, I guess, for trying to understand what might cause two sisters to act in such an extreme way. And we began researching, we began trying to
Okay.
understand what shared psychosis was, and we set it in Northern Ireland, where I'm from. And it really became a 5 year process of building that world and building those characters.
Cool. And do you have any memories from filming that will stick with you for the rest of your career?
Ooh, yes. We we had just wrapped the very last scene with Nika, and she came up to me and she said, um, "If I never make another film in my life, I'll die happy." And I remember thinking, God, strange thing to say, but I believed the truth at that moment, because we all knew we had done something remarkable. That 5 years to get to that journey to get it made, and I really held that moment really dear. And then when Nika passed away in post production, it became incredibly powerful. And yeah, I hope the film has served her, and I hope that she's proud of it. And I'm very grateful to have had that journey with her and Nora Jane.
Wonderful. And so, are there any other aspects of the film industry that you'd like to pursue?
Um, well, I love writing and directing, and I'm very satisfied with those areas. So I guess kind of exploring more of that process of working in a very collaborative space with writers and with actors. But also, I think I would be interested in finding a collaboration space with writers. So that feels another area I want to sort of to branch into, working with writers in a collaborative way.
Wonderful. Okay. And what are you hoping audiences are going to take away from the film when they get a chance to see it?
I hope that those who are open and kind of, I guess, willing to go on a journey with two female characters, that they're taken on a wild journey that's both, I think it's anxiety inducing, but also it's full of love and tenderness. And I feel like there's an honesty in all the moments, and I feel like I hope they see a part of themselves, and I hope to see the strength of those characters facing the vulnerable aspects of themselves.
Yeah, great. And are there any other genres that you haven't done yet that you'd like to?
I think I'd really love to kind of, I guess, you know, my shorts and a lot of Wildfire have been set in, you know, UK or Ireland. And I think, firstly, I would like to open the world wider. And I think, you know, rather than going for genre first, it'll always be a sense of place and character first and seeing what needs to weave around that. So I think firstly, my interest will be widening the international scope of where I tell a story.
Okay. All right, great. And just before I let you go, what can we look forward to from you in the future? Have you got anything on the horizon at the moment?
Very early stages of developing the next project, which is called Sanctuary, and it is set in the Amazon jungle. And it's about the dark underbelly of volunteerism.
Okay, sounds great. Okay, well, I'll leave it there. Congratulations with the film, and thank you so much for speaking to me this afternoon.
Yes, Marc.
Thank you for watching The Fan Carpet. Please follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram for more content next time.
I'm here on the largest of the Balearic Islands, Mallorca, with the turquoise waters of the Mediterranean Sea, beautiful mountainous landscape, the thriving city of Palma, quaint little market towns, a growing number of luxury hotels. It's no surprise that the likes of Audrey Hepburn and Elizabeth Taylor like to holiday here. So come and join me as I take you round Mallorca.
Thank you for watching The Fan Carpet. If you like this video, be sure to click that thumbs up button at the bottom of your screen. And also be sure to subscribe to the Fan Carpet YouTube channels. They're absolutely free and so much fun too. Be sure to check out the official website, thefancarpet.com. Also, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to stay up to date with reviews, competitions, the latest news, and so much more.